Previously.
He's crazy, Gage. He's crazy. Activate Stardust Dragon.
Yeah, and that works. I've been
On
blocked.
Progression Series Season 2.
All right, I'm facing my fears.
I do just think it's crazy you don't have an
Yeah.
Alchemist. Like, I think that's so crazy. How it's like, flip a Penguin Sword to bounce this, and then I'm gonna summon back Blaster Frigate.
Terrified of those 2 eyes and that dinky sword.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code CIMOOOOO5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
All right, we're back at this juncture again. The series is tied up, and hopefully I can take the victory this week finally. We've been waiting a super long time to do it, and I think I'm definitely well prepared this moment to take the crown. We have another very important wheel in front of us today. Again, any sort of like Starlight promo, big parts of the wheel could result in some crazy potential for Progression Series 2. I'm just going to spin the wheel. I'm going to give it 2 clicks. 1, 2. And we're going to see what we get on the wheel today. What is it? It's a secret, and that sucks because we just opened Battle Pack 2. I'm not thrilled about it. So close to being able to get something broken, huh? Well, what do I take now? What do I take now? You know what? I'm not going to put too much thought in it. The one thing I know I didn't get 3 copies of that I'd like to have 3 copies of is actually Safe Zone. So I know I got 2 of them, so I'm going to take 1 more. I'm going to bump it up to 3. I didn't get any big eyes, but I already have 1. I don't need any more of them. So yeah, I think Safe Zone's definitely the safe choice. We'll take a 3rd one, put it in the collection. That'll be all right. Would have loved anything else, but hey, can't be picky. I gotta take what we can get. Today's set is actually a banger, though. I'm really excited to open it. It's Legacy of the Valiant. I'll let Alex tell you all about it.
Damn, I was watching that last one back. I think we had an opportunity to win it, but I was too tunneled on the fact that Penguin Soldier is just the greatest card ever printed. But today, though, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to Legacy of the Valiant. Now, this set actually holds a particularly fond place in my heart, and that may seem weird out of all the sets in Yu-Gi-Oh! This was actually the first set that came out around the time I got back from my hiatus, and although I missed or buy the singles, I did actually buy some packs with a good friend of mine, and I ended up pulling a copy of Exciton out of them, so I think I still have that too, which is pretty sick. But in any case, it obviously, anytime you get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Or, you know, it's the first time playing, a set like this is going to be more special than others. And while the set itself may not be fantastic, you know, it's still important. Starting off by looking at the super rares, nothing too notable here. The most important card here actually is Obedience Schooled. This actually enables the Raccoon strategy to be something that is probably quite formidable as far as Progression Series goes. Being able to special summon a bunch of beasts and then go into a Sendaiyu, and then potentially with another rare later in the set being Leo, Keeper of the Sacred Tree, Raccoons actually becomes a pretty viable deck. I believe I actually pulled a full playset of both of the baby raccoons, and I think we have access to all the other support like Elephant and such. Rescue Cat's still legal, not to mention that we have access to the Naturias, so we almost have this entire deck if we can pull Obedience School today. Continuing on down, the rares are okay. I mean, Leo's pretty good. Dullahan is like a fine card as well. The rest of the cards, though, they're pretty specific to their respective decks, like the Sylvan cards. Nikitama to pair with Aratama, which we got a few episodes back as well. But the rest of the rares kind of suck. The secrets, however, are a much different story. Exciton Knight is a fantastic card that we're probably going to be really hoping that we pull this episode. Downward Magician's fantastic as well. It's not as great as Exciton, but it's like okay, especially with this season Zeus being on the line. A little bit later down the road, obviously. Shared Ride's pretty good as well. The secrets are okay. I think most importantly, though, the Ultras is what most people remember from this set. A lot of Sylvan support, but I think the Sylvans are a bit too high rarity to play in Prague. More importantly, though, is number 101, Silent Honor Arc. Man, if we had this last episode, this would have been so handy. This actually is another way to remove threats off the board, aside from, like, Diamond Direwolf. And Diamond Direwolf usually is blowing itself up in the process. 101 is a fantastic card in the Ultra Rare slot, and I'm really hoping that we pull it. Even, like, I'll say and Bujinta Tsukiyomi are also fine, but, like, 101 is the star of the show here. As far as commons go, I don't remember there being anything too noteworthy. Jack Frost is like an okay card. There's like more Ghost Trick stuff. Gorgonics are okay for what it's worth. Kalantosa for the Baby Raccoon strategy is actually quite important. Tackle Crusader as well as Gorgonic Guardian are perfectly fine cards as well. The problem with most of the commons is that they're pretty situational. We need to play them in the right deck. They're not like super generic, but I mean, for what it's worth, it's not like the worst core set. I feel like we've had worse as far as core sets go. Let's go ahead and open the Astro packs though. You just want to see the opening, of course. So flip 3 packs up. Nothing crazy in our first pack. I think we really want to see Camion Wizard just because of the fact that I don't think we ever get another shot to pull it. I'll also take one of the ultimate rares as well. Doesn't look like we got anything that we wanted though. Deck Lockdown is fine, but I think we already have playsets of it. In any case, 24 packs of Legacy of the Valiant. Let's pull an Exciton.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, big one. We are opening Legacy of the Valiant. 24 packs of these. Can we get a Silent Honor? Can we get an Exciton Knight? The game could be changed with this pack alone. Let's get cracking. See what we get. Pack number 1. Ghost Trick, go round. I'm gonna go for another round. Give me another pack. What do we got? All right, still not as exciting. Snapdragon. Oh my god. Oh, we got a super rare. The Sylvan Flower Knight. Not even playable in the Sylvan archetype. I'm gonna be honest. This one friggin' sucked. Okay, so not an exciting pack. Not an exciting pack. Don't get too out of shape, though. We got so many more packs to open. Especially when I get a secret rare the next one. Oh, okay, Leo's the man, actually, though. I big fan of the level 10 Leo, the Keeper of Sacred Tree. At a time when level 10s just don't even exist, right? Like, but there's been so many opportunities we can make a level 10 synchro, but there's no good ones at the time. They just don't exist. Like, the next up, you get level 11, and you get Star Eater, and that's like a generic easy out to make, but nothing in the 10 slot yet. Leo's not bad. Pretty sure he can't be done cannot target it with card effects except during main phase 2. So they got to deal with him after the battle. Well, they can still take care of him in the battle phase. You know what I'm talking about. Hidden Temples of the Necro Valley. Nothing to look at there. Something to look at there. The Ghost Rare Mobius, the Mega Monarch. God, it could have been any secret in the set, and I would have been even more excited, but it's the Ghost Rare. Whoa! I'm not really excited about that. There's nothing you can do with Mobius, the Mega Monarch. It's a cute pool, but out of all the Mega Monarchs, Mobius wasn't even one of the playable ones. You have, like, Caius barely playable. You have, like, Zaborg playable. Oh, and Ryza. How could I forget Ryza? Playable in Flunder. But Mobius? Nah, he doesn't make the cut. White Dustin, though. The proudest of them all. Oh my god! Huge rank 4 pull, actually. We were talking about this earlier. Silent Honor Arc. One of the best rank 4s at the time. One of the chase cards of this set. Other chase card we're looking for is Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. But Honor Arc? Hey, that is crazy good, actually. Detach 2 materials from it. Target 1 special summon monster our opponent controls in face-up attack position. Slurp it up, bro. It's mine now. You can only use it once per turn. And if it would be destroyed by battle or card effect, just detach a material. 2100 body. Amazing, amazing card. Perfect to add to the collection. I love it. Actually keeping an eye out for these Kalantosas, Mythical Beast of the Forest. Really good level 2 monster. And I think since we took a Sendayu for our last wheel, we might have something cooking up with the level 2s. You might want to keep an eye out for that.
All right, 24 packs of Legacy of the Valiant. I want to see Exciton, I want to see 101, and I would like to see multiple copies of Obedience Schooled, preferably. I know that's a pipe dream to ask for all of that in 24 packs. Let's see how lucky we can get, though. I forgot we opened the cards up here. Pack number 1, nothing good. Our first super rare is not something we are particularly looking for, but it's not the worst super rare either. Skill Prisoner is always one of those cards that I feel like a lot of people tried to make the best use out of. I think it saw fringe play in some Lightsworn decks, actually, just because you can mill it and it still has value, but never really saw too much play. There's an ultra rare, sadly. It is also not the ultra rare we are looking for in Gravekeeper's Nobleman. God damn, some of these cards are terrible. Second ultra rare, unfortunately, it's still not the one we were looking for. Rank Up Magic Astral Force. This card has some cool application. I don't think we pulled Pleiades if I remember my Hidden Arsenal 7 opening, which is unfortunate, but that was like one of the cool uses for this card back in the day. It's a neat card. It's actually one of the playable Rank Up Magics, because trust me, there's a lot of those that are not playable, but probably going to be sitting in the bin.
Nikitama's actually really sick to pull. Pairs well with Aratama. Did we get any in the last set? I don't even know. It might have been short supply. Really good because this pairs with Aratama. It's an additional normal summon. So you normal summon Nikitama, normal summon Aratama, and then you end up like drawing a card and searching a spirit. It's not bad. Well, Pot agreed for spirits, right? Crazy. Oh, Mount Sylvania, the field spell cards for the Sylvans. Whoa. Still not enough Sylvans. They're all high rarity. Can't make a deck out of it, at least in Progression Series standards. But hey, that's pretty cool to pull this field spell. Not bad. That's my third hidden Temples of the Necro Valley. I can play. Oh my god, share if you play. We can play it. Oh, another Sylvan. That's wild. 2 Sylvanias? Maybe I do have a working Sylvan deck with 2 field spell now, right? Crazy.
And a third ultra rare in Gravekeeper's Oracle. We are getting every ultra rare except the one we actually want. Man, isn't that how it always goes? And another super rare. I guess we are just getting the Gravekeeper special here since we pulled Nobleman, we pulled the big guy last pack, and then we just pulled the Shaman back to back. That is hilarious. There's a Nikitama. I mean, that's fine. I think we do have 2 or 3 Aratama, so that's like a neat little engine that we could take advantage of, but we need to pull more. Okay, another super rare, Fairy Knight Ingnar. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I think that's how you do it. Anyway, this guy's not really good. What is good, though, is Leo Keeper of the Sacred Tree. Our first copy of this in 18 packs or so. Unfortunately, we still don't really have any of the supplementary cards to, like, really take advantage of this, and that's unfortunate, but this is still a good generic synchro. I think it's one of the first level 10 synchros that was actually playable.
All right, coming up on the end of the opening here. You know what? I got a Silent Honor arc. Like, I don't know if it I was going to say, I don't know if it gets better than that. But 2 Silent Honor arcs? Well, I mean, hey, one for me. Alex isn't getting the other one. Tough shit, but... Oh my god! Oh my god! Obedient Scold as well! Damn, we were just talking about the Raccoon deck! This is amazing. Alright, I'm not going to even think about twice about spinning this Legacy of the Valley again. Especially with a Sylvan Kumashrumo in the last pack. Jesus! 2 Silent Honor arcs and Obedient Scold. It looks not great. It looks like we could have gotten more holos, but these are some outstanding ones. I'm taking this into the lab. Let's see what we can cook up.
Oh my god, we got 101. Holy shit. Talk about, like, the holo luck we've gotten in this set. We've gotten, like, 4 or 5 ultra rares, 4 or 5 super rares, and there's 101. Oh my god, this is going to make this so difficult. Like, I gotta be honest, before seeing this 101, I was 100% going to respin, because with no 101, no Exciton, no Obedient Schooled, may as well, right? I mean, we've got some good shots to get some stuff here, but we pulled 101, so honestly, I think we might be keeping this. Only a few packs left, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing too crazy in those last few. I'm kind of bummed. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm happy I have 101, don't get me wrong, but I was kind of looking forward to respinning because I really wanted to get Obedient Schooled to try to play Baby Raccoons. I just don't know how viable of a deck it is without playing Obedient Schooled, but... There's another super rare, so it could have been that, and I think we've pulled like half the super rares in the set independently. There's still 2 packs. Okay, it's not in that one. What about honestly, Exciton's the better card. Let's honestly pull for that. Okay, I saw the Xyz border, and I thought that it was going to be an Exciton, but unfortunately, it's not. I have to keep this. I pulled a 101. Like, I would be the greediest person alive if I respun to try to get something else, so we're going to keep it. I am curious to see what I would have pulled if I did respin, so I am going to check just for my own sick pleasure. Okay, I'm glad we didn't respin so far, because if I got Silent Honor Dark and not Silent Honor Arc, I would have been fucking pissed. Okay, we did end up respinning another Silent Honor Arc if we did do the respin. Remember, we already locked in our first pulls, but... Okay, we still haven't gotten anything else that would have made this opening better so far, and so I'm just gonna, like, turbo through the last few packs here. The only way it could be better is if we get, like, double 101 or something. I'll say is, like, pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but... Okay, so honestly, if we would have respun, I think we would have, like, been in basically the same position, so I'm just glad there wasn't, like, an Exciton or like, 3 Obedient Schooled or something, but 101's sick, so I'm happy we pulled it. Let's get to building.
Okay, with Obedient School, this was just way too cool not to want to play today. I wish I was dead has been cooking up an insane raccoon list for us to pilot, and I think there's no better opportunity than now to be able to play it, especially since Alex thinks we're going to run back those Mythic Rulers again. I can tell. I was in his head last time, as you guys could tell. Right before, like, the deck profile and everything, I was like, he's going to play Battle Boxer. He's feeling safe. And he did. So I'm going to use my mind reading tactics again. I have a feeling he might play something dumb like Evil Swarm today. I just have a hunch. I don't know why. And if he does, oh man, he's going to be looking silly when he runs into our raccoon list. Ophion stops stuff from 5 or above being summoned. Well, what if the only things I'm summoning are rank 2s, rank 4s, and just beating him in the face? Maybe a synchro here or there if he doesn't have Ophion on the field. So I have a deck that does it all. I have a deck that's really efficient with one of our new normal summons that we got, and that's Punpoko and Tantan. Punpoko, when it's normal summoned, you can special summon a beast from your deck in face down defense position. Don't get too excited, it can only summon level 2 or lower, so it can't like pull Rescue Cat out the deck immediately, but it can pull out Tantan, which has a flip effect that can summon another beast type from our deck. Since it summons in face down defense position, summoning Raikou really awesome too. It's just great removal. If you go back a couple of years in Edison at the time, this was one of the best set monsters you could do. We're going to be pairing this with a card today. That's Kalantosa, Mythical Beast of the Forest. When it's special summoned by the effect of a beast, we can pop any card on the field, which is sick. You can pair it with Uniflora, which if we only have beast types in our graveyard, we can tribute it to summon a beast from the graveyard. Summon back Kalantosa is pretty nice. Summon back Rescue Cat's kind of broken. Keep in mind, Rescue Cat's still not errated at this time, so the cards we summon still have their effects. Pulling out Airbellum still feels amazing. Pulling out Kalantosa to pop feels even better. The Madolches look a little out of place, but they're mostly to be level 3s that we can also modify the levels if we summon Crufsint. Crufsint can go up to a level 4 by bouncing another Madolche card. And Who Cake's a free summon, from deck. If we use Rescue Cat, we can, God forbid, banish the Rescue Cat to be able to get another Madolche from deck. From there, you can make rank 3s. Zen Mains is really powerful, or you can use these a little bit higher levels to be able to make things like Barkion. Important to note that if any of our things like Witch, Sanguine, or Summoner Monk hit the graveyard, these are a little bit dead, but ideally we'll be hitting off Rescue Cat off of Giant Rat, or the Summoner Monk doesn't go to grave until the end of our combo, so if we summon Rescue Cat off of Summoner Monk, we're still living large. Keep in mind, things get absolutely filthy when you go Summoner Monk, summon Rescue Cat from deck, Rescue Cat effect, tribute off, summon a Uniflora, and summon anything else really at that point, and then tribute the Uniflora to summon back the cat, use the cat again, because it's not once per turn. Things get disgusting. They get really bad. So we're hoping to achieve that nut combo at least once or twice in our games here today. I have a feeling we'll be winning today. I really don't see how we lose with something sick like this. Side deck is super teched out to be just anything, friggin' weird, I guess. Rivalries, insane against any, quick draw deck that he takes to the table. We have Trap Stuns to deal with 2 poopy back row decks, and then we have, Compulse in the side deck, Dimensional Prisons. 2 more Raikous in the side deck. We have 1 in the main deck. If Alex wants to play something slower, these are an easy slot in. Just trade it for anything else. Our extra deck is super kitted too, bro. The Honor Arc is amazing. 2 Sendayu is super strong with the strategy here. That's going to be our main beast we make, because actually a card like Obedience Schools locks you in a beast, and also Punpoko locks you too. Hopefully we can make some sick combos. I think today's the day we'll take the lead. Let's see what Alex is playing.
I feel like we're in a weird spot. This seems like one of those episodes where the mind games are really going to play out. He might think that because I'm going into the banning if I lose this episode, that I'm going to be going guns blazing and playing like whatever I think my best deck is to beat him. And so in turn, he might play something different to sort of counteract that, throw me off my game. And that's sort of what I like about the progression series sometimes, is we get into these instances where that is the case. However, him playing his Dragon Ruler deck is by far and away like the best thing he could be doing. So, but he's also keenly aware that I know that, and so he might also just want to specifically play cards against the decks that I think are good to beat the Dragon Rulers to counteract that. So in any case, we're just playing fucking Gadget. So how I came to this conclusion is that we pulled 101, and you know what? I want to summon 101, and what better way than to play a deck that can just turbo out rank 4s like crazy. We do have some new additions to the deck, and we tuned the deck slightly just because of the way the games have been playing out lately. So let's do the card by card. We're not going full-on Shockmaster this time like we did that one episode. We definitely dialed it back a bit, and so let's go ahead and do the card by card. Of course, we have 3 green, 3 red, 3 yellow. This may seem excessive, but honestly, I like having 3 of each just because I want to see 1, and once I see 1, we see all of them, so that's pretty much where we want to be. And we're also playing triple Kage, triple Tin Goldfish. We also have double Murmelio. I don't know if we had this before, and if we just maybe opted not to play because we were going for Turbo Shocklock. In any case, Murmelio is actually pretty good for multiple reasons. 1, it's a +1 on summon, not for another monster, but for a trap card, in this case either Bottomless or the Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare that we ended up pulling. But if it's special summon, we can also have it pop back row as well, which depending on the deck that Gage is playing may not matter too much, but we can also just pair that together with some other cards to get a lot of value out of this card otherwise. So that's it for the monsters. The spells, we have Darkhold, triple instant fusion. I want this just because I want to be able to get King of the Feralims, because this is essentially my Gigant, because if we can get to Kage, this is going to mean that any level 4 summon turns into a rank 4. So that's how we're sort of circumventing that, but also it's good for removal in case we need to go into Thousand Eyes. Then we have Pot of Greed and double Smashing Ground. Now, this may seem a bit sus of an include, but the thing is, this deck can actually actually struggle a lot versus Master of Blades specifically. I don't have many cards that can either attack over it or just straight up deal with it. And so I like the Smashing Grounds because it's a 1-card answer to Master of Blades. It can just deal with a large threat that my deck typically has an issue getting rid of anyway. And it's just generic 1-for-1 removal. And in a situation like that, the gadgets are going to excel. Then we have a metric shit ton of traps. We have the one bottomless because it's limited. Otherwise, I'd play more. Double Call the Haunted. This may seem weird in this deck as well, but it's cool because we can either use it for spell and trap removal with Mermelio, or we can just use it to keep getting more gadgets to hand just to make sure we have plenty of cards in our hand just to be able to do whatever it is that we want to do. Or we can use it to bring back a large threat that we've already Exceed summoned just so we have a bigger body on the field. Then we have Compulse because this is limited, sadly. 2-dimensional Prison, 2 Fiendish Chain, 1 Royal Oppression, forgot this card's still in our format, Solemn Warning, Torrential Tribute, and then Ultimate Offering because if we resolve this, I think we just automatically win the game, and Triple Vanity's Emptiness, which in theory this should automatically win us the game, but obviously that's a bit more conditional. The extra deck just has more 4s like Darkfire and Carbonula. I already mentioned Thousand Eyes, and then for the Exceeds, this is actually very important. So Emerald's good because if we go through 101 one time, we didn't pull 2, so we can use Emerald to cycle it back and use it again. That's very important. Alverditch is actually kind of okay. This allows us to get rid of just higher attack point monsters, and that could actually come up, and since we have plenty of Earths, that's not too difficult to summon. Pearl's just big, kind of fills the same role as this. King of the Feralims, like I said, is our Gigant. I shit you not, I am playing Knight Papal Operative because I'm worried about Master of Blades. This is just strictly an out to Master of Blades. That is all this card is. We have Shockmaster, which we can actually make in this deck rather easily, and that's where Call of the Haunted helps both with Shockmaster as well as Knight Papal Operative. Utopia, Key Beetle's pretty sick, so the only way we can really summon this is with Kage to Kage and Instant Fusion to be able to get access to Darkfire Dragon. We go into Key Beetle. If we have Vanity's Emptiness, we just Key Beetle lock Emptiness, and we probably just win the game from there. Crazy Box for if Gage still has Skill Drain, and Papal Operative just because it's a generically good card. And then the side deck's just a bunch of stuff for rulers, like Kaiku's obvious. Fortress is weird. I don't really want to main this card, even though it's kind of cool because we can, like, res it off Call the Haunted or something. But I want to use my level 4s for rank 4s and not for Fortress fodder. I'm only really going to summon this one time, and, like, that's it. So, I don't know. I feel like the matchup, if he isn't playing rulers, maybe this is a little bit better. Fortress is kind of weird. We have Mole just because it outs a lot of annoying stuff. 1 Dim Fizz as well as Macro because they're at 1. Triple MST, just depending on what Gage is playing. What is this going to hit, like, a Regeki Break? I guess it can hit Future Fusion, which is pretty big, but I have ways to deal with Future Fusion, so I don't really need to, like, hit it immediately, but it's good to stop the dump, I guess. The third Smashing, I feel like this could be something else, but if I'm really scared of Master of Blades, especially if he wins the die roll, or if I know he's going first games 2 or 3, I want to bring the third one in case he figures out that, like, playing Master of Blades is good. Then I can just Smashing it on turn 1, and we're probably fine. Iron Wall for rulers, Judgment, probably for games 2 and 3 if he's going to bring in some outs to try to stop us, and Soul Drain for rulers. I mean, that's really all it's going to be, and I'm excited. I think this is going to be a fun deck. Do I think this is the best deck I could be playing? Probably not, honestly. I think Evil Storm is probably just better, but I like the fact that I can just spam rank 4s, and I think that's more fun than just, like, Ophion Turbo. So, you know, we got a few floodgates in the side deck, but we'll see how it goes. Let's not make you guys wait any longer. It's time to duel. Gage, just like that, talk about the reversal. You were on the verge of a banning a few episodes back, and now I'm on the verge of a banning this episode. So it's quick how things turn around in this series, and not to mention, I believe we're tied again, if my memory serves.
Yeah, I think that's right. Go figure when my deck actually starts doing what it wants to. I can win games. So, yeah, we're tie game again, Alex. I'm looking to win this time. I'm looking to actually claim the crown. I've been saying it for too long, but this is the one. I can feel it.
All right, well, let's see what happens. How you feeling about Legacy of the Valiant so far?
Oh, great set. Awesome set to open again, too. It was really cool to see some really, like, old school cards that I remember opening, like, as a kid when I started, playing the game again. It was really awesome to see some of these cards. And they're super powerful, too. I wonder if you got any, like, the chase cards out of the set.
We'll see, yeah. I'm curious to see if you got anything as well. It's interesting, if you are playing rulers, not really a ton of, like, payoffs in the ruler department for you in this set. There's not, like, any Big Eye or anything like that, but there's still some okay stuff that you could take advantage of. So I'm curious to see what direction you're going to go. Let's shout out the patron, Zenny Dragon. Thank you for the support. Big die roll, Gage. Big die roll.
Oh, I'll take the victory. No problem.
I bet you will.
Thank you, Zemi.
I imagine you'll be taking the 1 as well.
I will be taking the 1. I'll go first.
Okay. Let's see what you got, buddy. Best of luck.
Best of luck. All right, stand by me. All right, this is friggin' awesome. Okay. All right, I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I think I'm ready. I'm going to start by normal summoning Summoner Monk. And then
okay,
his
you're
ability.
switching it up on me here.
Yeah, his effect puts him into defense position. But he's going to be super aggressive here. I'm going to activate his effect, pitching Forbidden Lance from my hand. Any Veilers?
Okay.
Any Veilers?
Nope.
No Veilers.
Maybe I should have Veilered the effect to put him to defense, you know? Then I could have gotten some damage in.
All right. Well, I mean, best level 4 in the game that I can think of right now. Rescue Cat coming out.
That seems pretty
Yeah,
good.
still
Seems pretty
unerrated,
good.
bro. We're getting closer to the point where we'll see this card actually change its effect, but not at the moment. So I'm going to use its old effect here, tributing it to summon 2 level 3 or lower beasts for my deck.
Part of the fun of Prague, of
Oh,
course.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Off of the Rescue Cat, I will summon an X-Saber Urbellum
Okay.
and a Uniflora Mythical Beast of the Forest.
Oh, we're doing this shit? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So all my monsters in my graveyard are beast type at the moment, so I can tribute Uniflora and reborn one from the
One of
graveyard.
them.
Yeah, all one of them. So I'll get back the one good one, Rescue Cat. And Alex, it's not once per turn back then either. So
I'll do it again.
I'll do it again. I will do it
Insert
again.
the Goofy meme.
Yeah. So we're gonna do Uniflora again, 3rd time here. I'll pick up another card from the
You
deck.
really just wanted to pull this off one
I did.
time, didn't you?
Let me tell you, it feels freaking amazing, bro. I'm getting a huge rush right now. And for the other one, I'll pick up an X-Saber Urbellum.
Okay.
Okay. We'll use the Uniflora again, Reborn Rescue Cat. And then I will Rescue Cat once
Do
again.
the same thing?
I will Rescue Cat again.
Can you imagine if this was legal, like, during this time?
I know,
like,
right?
Obviously, you couldn't do this now, but it's interesting to think about, right?
Ridiculous, yeah. Okay, I'll go for Madolche Hoot Cake. And...
What?
Yeah, it's a beast! It's a beast! Hold on, it's like...
It is a beast. Okay, it is a beast. Maybe you just want it for fodder.
Gonna be
I
another
get it.
body
Okay.
here in a minute. And I'll go as my other monster, I think this is the one. We'll go Baby Raccoon Pampoko.
Oh, you're on the baby raccoons.
Yeah, I had to bring out
okay.
the new guys to play here. You might see another level 2 that you might be familiar with from Legacy of the Valiant, hopefully in a minute.
Yeah, potentially.
All right, so I'm
potentially.
going-
All right, I figured when you were playing this that you might be up to something with these. All right, what do you
Something
got?
crazy here. I'm going to Synchro for 5, and I'm going to make Naturia Beast. World-renowned, by the way. Crazy-looking guy here. He's insane at the game. What are we making next? What are we doing next? The world at my fingertips.
Well, I imagine you're doing something with this Airbellum and Hoot Cake, otherwise you lose them in the end.
Well,
please, so.
yeah, that's true. So I got to do something with him, but I'm trying to figure out what that is at the moment. I'm going to use Madolche Hoot Cake. I'm going to banish Pumpoko from the graveyard, and I'll pick up a Madolche from the deck. Damn, all these plays fucking blow. I think I comboed too close to the sun. I think I figured out. I think I somehow figured out the wrong line to make with this. There's just so many of them that I screwed it up. Oh my god, is it in my extra deck? No, it's not. I can't believe I didn't think of that card to play. That would have been so crazy here.
You know what's interesting about Hoot Cake? It's like the only Madolche that doesn't care that there's no monsters in the graveyard.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Like, you could just use, like, Hoot Cake, like, free, like, willy-nilly, like, whatever. Every other Madolche card, I feel like, has that restriction.
As
so
long
it's
as
kinda
there's
funny.
some dude in the graveyard, Hoot Cake will take care of it.
Yeah.
This is gonna take me one more second, I swear. Yeah. All right. This is just it, I guess. All right. I'm gonna summon Bapple, Madolche Bapple.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Bapple.
the Bapple. All right. Now do I make Zen mains or do I make Barkion? I think Barkion's. I mean, spells, traps. That's 2 core parts of the game. You can't use any of them. I'm down for that. I think. What are you gonna do against that? Funny enough, there's a lot. There's a lot you could do against it. We'll go with we'll synchro. I'm down for that. I'm gonna make
Sure.
Barkion, and I'm gonna set a card. I do think I screwed this up a little bit here. I'm looking, and I probably could have did a bit more, but this is all right. You know, I think this is pretty good. So I'll just pass turn here. Go ahead.
I mean, no spells, no traps.
No problems, right?
Yeah,
No spells, no traps, no problems.
I guess. Okay. I gotta think now. Because I've got a bit to deal with here. Bapple, if I remember, doesn't do anything. I'll let you know, Gage. I actually, like, several episodes ago, I think it was pre-Dragon Ruler, I was labbing, like, a Madolche deck with my double Queen Tiramisu that I have. Didn't come together, unfortunately. I think people would have loved to see that, but it was just not good. It was really not good. I needed your Hoot Cake, as a matter of fact.
Sometimes you just gotta let some ideas go. You're like, this isn't gonna make it. Like, there's no way this is gonna work.
It was sad because I think you would have liked it, but all right. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna go normal summon Tin Goldfish.
I mean, this is the one strategy that's gonna thwart my no spells, no traps board.
Potentially.
Yeah,
we'll
10
see.
goldfish
Potentially.
is good. That's fine.
I'll use the effect of goldfish, and I'll chain Kage to Kage. if
That's gonna
okay.
be okay. Yep. Let it go.
Okay. So chain link 2, Kage to Kage. Chain link 1. I don't think you're expecting this. Trap Tricks Mermelio hitting the field
actually,
here.
no. Special summon.
And that is a
target spell
mandatory
or
effect, so we will go ahead and pop the back
What are
row.
you gonna make here? You're gonna make like some kind of 4. Like we have Utopia. I don't. Unless you have, if you have Exciton Knight, that would go insanely good. If you have Silent Honor Arc, that would go insanely good here too.
Interesting.
Alex. I think I have just
Interesting.
literally screwed myself. Oh man, I can't. I definitely am probably gonna lose this game 1 because I did a whole bunch of nothing with my field. I'm gonna let.
He's not
I'm
happy.
not.
He is
I'm
not
not.
happy.
I'm gonna let this go. That's fine. You get rid of my torrential.
Torrential. Okay, torrential not too good for you when you're on an open board here. Okay, world's my oyster. What am I gonna do?
Show
now?
me you have it. You come on, you little stinky guy.
What am I
you
gonna
definitely
do?
have Silent
What am I
Honor.
gonna do?
There's no way you'd be playing this deck if you didn't.
Hold on. I need to consider some options here. I'll overlay. Yeah, you called it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Damn, dissected so quickly too. All right. Yes, that's
All
fine.
right. So we'll
do you
go
wanna
ahead.
take?
We'll take the Gnat Beast, preferably here.
Yep. It's yours.
Thank you, thank you. We'll go ahead and overlay just like that. And we'll go to battle. Thinking what I want to clear here. Funny enough, I think the Bapple is actually kind of annoying for me. So I am going to clear that with the 101.
Yeah, okay. You can take care of it.
Second main, I'm going to instant fusion now that your beast is under my 101.
He's still going. Okay.
We're going to
yeah.
take your Barkion.
Oh man, that is so strong. Yep.
We're going to set one. I'm just going to go to end phase, and these are both going to go.
Yep, that falls off. I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. Damn, bro, that was an efficient turn.
I mean, if you had something real for the 101, potentially, it could have gone very haywire very quickly. I'll say that. The beast was giving me a lot of trouble.
All right, well, my draw was pretty good here. I'm going to activate my Summoner Monk. I'm going to pitch this Upstart Goblin that I drew for my deck.
Boy, that sucks.
I'm going to lose the game that quick, bro. I'm going to get absolutely torn to shreds for this game 1. I can't believe I blundered that hard.
This gets destroyed, by the way.
Yeah, it does. Jesus. Your move.
I'll draw. So what do you got now? You're playing some baby raccoons, so that could be, like, minorly annoying, I guess. Whatever. Red gadget effect.
Yeah. I mean, you got this one, bro. You're gonna run away with it. I can't come back with that.
Not even gonna play it out.
No,
All right.
I screwed that up. That's all my fault. Yeah. All right, I'll get you in game 2. Don't worry. I think I just tried to do a little bit too much, like I was saying. Like I thought Beast Barky on the dynamic duo, that surely would be good enough, right? But then you went, okay, I'm gonna do all monster effects, and I just watched my entire board crumble right away. So I'm not looking to make that same mistake again, though. But I am gonna go first because it's gonna clearly be better than letting you go first and set up a rank 4 and a couple trap cards. So we'll try this.
I think so. So, all right, let's try it again. Best of luck.
Best of
buddy.
luck, Duelist. I will go standby into my main phase. All right. Well, I mean, I'm gonna set 1. I'm all set 2. I'm all set 3. Your move.
Okay. We're doing it nice and slow. I'll draw. Anything standby for
No,
me.
you're good.
Main 1. Let's just go for the normal of red gadget.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's try for a Kage to Kage while we're at it. As well. Oh, might have something. So chain 1 red gadget, chain 2 Kage to Kage. Let me do this properly.
Trying to think here. Hold on. You can reveal Kage to Kage, and I will chain Rivalry of the Warlords.
Interesting. Do I care?
Yeah, you do.
I'll space that. Chain
I
link
was gonna
4.
say,
I'll
yeah,
space it.
you do. You do. All right. Okay. So you can let your Kage to Kage resolve it.
Okay, and I'll get my search. Let's get a yellow. Anything here?
Nope.
Okay. Most likely your set is a Tan. I don't know if I remember Tan stats. I'm just gonna try to get in here. Let's
Okay.
see.
Well, it's not Tantan. It's Raikou. It's
Raikou.
Lightsworn Hunter.
Okay.
I will pop the red gadget. Why not?
Sure.
And I'll mill
All 3?
top 3 cards in my deck. That's so.
Okay, another right
That
board,
is
huh?
words cannot describe how depressing that is. I hate that.
So unfortunately, my Kage to Kage is just going to be chilling here, so I'll just throw one down and pass.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. Oh, I'm fucking so angry. How fucking this game, bro? Oh my god. Dude, I have one non-beast card in my deck. That's the Sangan. How did it get to the graveyard? Oh fucking god, dude. Oh my god,
This is a good episode. This is a good
I
episode.
can't even, that ruins everything. That ruins like literally everything. Alright, I'm gonna summon Baby Raccoon Punpoko, and I'm gonna use its effect.
Sure.
So now I'm gonna summon
Yeah,
a
that's
level
fine.
2 Beast from my deck in face down defense position. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna summon Baby Raccoon Tantan.
There's the Tan.
There he is. I'm gonna set him. Fortunately, these dudes are some weenies.
They are weenies,
Yeah,
indeed.
it's your turn. Go ahead.
Tantan's 800 defense.
800 defense. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Draw. I completely forgot like what their stats were. We'll go main one. Let's just go. Just keep it going. Yellow.
Yep.
Let's get a green. Let's see here. We'll go battle. I'm gonna hit into the Tantan.
Okay. It flips up, and I get to summon one from the deck.
Whoa, shocker. Yeah, that's fine.
Level 2 from
Who
the
you
deck.
picking?
I'm gonna summon Kalantosa. New card from Legacy of the Valiant out the deck here.
This one's pretty good.
Yeah, and it does get the trigger.
More importantly, it has 1,400 defense points,
Yeah.
so I actually can't.
And it gets a
for
pop.
it.
I don't know if you remember that too, but it gets to pop a card as well. Which one did you
Sure.
attack with? You want to tell me?
I attacked with Kage to Kage.
Okay, so we'll get rid of Yellow Gadget then.
I wanted to get the damage in with the yellow gadget, the extra 100 damage.
Not
that
today.
we would've
Not
got.
today. Okay.
Okay. Second main. I'm going to think here. So you actually have 2 level 2s that allow you to make your Sandeu. Sandeu's not too big of a threat at the moment. Yeah, you don't have any, like, giant guy, which is when Sandeu starts to really get out of control. It's when you can start making, like, 3,000 attack tokens, which is kind of fun. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'll draw. Stand by main.
I'm definitely misplaying here. Should have attacked the Pumpoko before the Tantan, so you had one less monster.
All right. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my 2 dudes, and I'm gonna make Gachi Kentetsu in defense position.
That's also another rank 2 I hear is pretty
It's
good.
another good one, yeah. So I'm gonna throw that down, and I'm gonna throw down a face down Speller Trap,
All right, Jaden.
and I'm gonna pass to you, Duel. Let's go ahead.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main. Let's keep it going with the green gadget.
Yep.
Let's get a red. Oh, it's overlay. I don't know what we're making. Oh, it's overlay.
I'm curious too. What do you make that beats the Gentetsu?
Think I know? I don't have a clue. Gentetsu's 22
Yeah.
because of his own effect. You can modify those stats too if you want.
I don't think I've ever done that yet. Let me fix this. Okay, I don't even see the option to. What?
You click on the numbers.
Oh, okay, that's so sick. There we go. Now he's accurate.
Got a few options for Gentetsu. I'll try for King of the Feral Imps.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Effect good.
Yep.
Get another Kage. And I'll go to battle. I'll try to get a material off of him.
Yeah, you will. I'll get 1 off of him.
Okay.
I'll change his
Kalantosa
stats
is
again.
pretty good material. Sure. I'm chilling. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw. Stand by main. Thrilling. Your move.
Really. I'll draw. That's kind of a cool one. Oh, main one. Let's go Feral Imps again.
Yep.
Pretty powerful when you can use this guy multiple times. I have like 10 billion cards in hand. Let's go for red gadget.
Yep.
Chain Kage to Kage.
Yep.
Get a yellow. Let's overlay. Let's go for Photon Papilloperative.
Damn. Wow, that actually beats it. Yeah, that's fine.
Try for the effect.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so now it's down to 100 attack. And we'll try for battle. Sit in.
Okay, I'll just keep his stats in mind here. I will take 2,000, and I will remove 1 more.
Lose the
So
material.
it's a 0-0
now it's down to 0. 23.
I'll take the 23. That's fine. Okay.
Ooh. Okay. I did not think we would get this far, Gage. Well, second main, I'll set a card. Throw it back.
Okay. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll use my
got?
Upstart Goblin. Take another card.
I'll take 1,000.
I will use my Dark Hole to wipe the board.
Sure, makes sense.
I will set another spell trap, and I will set a monster card. And I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Good with Papal Operative off the field. In one. Let's go normal Tin Goldfish effect.
Yep.
Special Myrmilio. Let's go for a back row.
Yep.
We will target this one. Any response?
No response.
Okay.
Is that going to resolve? Do you have anything else? No?
Yep. Trap stun. Okay. We'll go battle.
Yep.
Let's hit.
It is Uniflora.
Okay. 800 direct.
Yep.
Second main. Overlay our guides here. What the hell are we making? You know what? I don't think I have enough cards. Let's make Emerald.
I'll keep you off of some cards. I'll pause it back. Okay. Put it back. Stop having
That's
so much
fair.
fun.
That's
That's crazy. Stop having so much fun. Draw. Oh my god. Yeah, you got it. What the? This is miserable, bro. I have no idea. Man.
Were you just like bricked on Uniflora?
Well, yeah, I just
that
top decked
Sangan
another
just
one,
wrecked
and then
you?
that Raikou, the
Oh
mill of
my
the Sangan. That's
God.
why I was like, that is so depressing because like, I could not that I could do much with it off the bat, right? Like I could bring back Air Bellum, and you can't attack with it, but that's a tuner.
Sure,
that's like
sure.
stuff I could do, and then it was gone, and then I don't know, man. I had a Cold Wave that wasn't gonna gain much ground without
you're
Rescue
ready.
Cat. Yeah, it was tough, bro. I don't know, man. This deck just
Okay.
didn't. It didn't do what I wanted it to. Maybe it did game one, but it didn't do enough. I don't know. I like game one. I ran into the issue where I had 2 Uniflora in deck, and you saw I got to pop off a bit, but I had 1 more in hand. And you wouldn't think that matters a lot, but I was like, God, I can't like make this 1 extra rank 3, which would have been like Zen mains
Sure.
or something like that, which
Sure.
would have been like the protection from I don't know. It would have been another card. So I'm just really disappointed.
Right.
This ended up like this. What?
I mean, if your torrential game 1 was a compulse, you just compulse 101, and I honestly probably lost that game. So I mean, it's hard to say. I feel like you just didn't have like an out to my like 1 out to your Nat Beast in that situation. But we now know that the man is here. Do you have one? Is the main
I
question.
actually not have 1, Alex. I have 2 of them. I ended up pulling 2.
Are
of them.
you fucking kidding me? You got 2?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna use 2 of them, but
No,
nice.
you will, because it's like that's how you win the 101 wars. Is you have more 101s.
Well, looks like I'm ahead.
Just
of,
keep
looks-
taking
I've got
them.
more of the arms in the world, but I have to pick up a rank 4 deck if I want to do that too. I did end up
I guess
squeezing
that's
one of them
true.
into the extra deck
Yeah.
here this time around, but
Yeah.
I pulled 2 of them. I thought that was pretty lucky. You get any the other? Like,
Did you get Obedience School?
I
That's
did. I
what I'm
pulled
also
1
wondering.
Obedience School, and I was like already thinking
Okay.
of something with this deck, and I was like, oh, that's just like too good not to play in here. So.
It's funny. Great minds think alike. I was thinking the same thing, that if I pulled Obedience School, which, spoiler, I didn't, that I was going to go this route as well. Because I thought it'd be fun to try a Sunday U deck. Because we have Nat Beast, we have Rescue Cat, we've got all the fun pieces. So I'm glad you actually played it. Even though I ended up winning, so I'm not going to complain. Just because it's Obedience School is such a cool card, right? Not many cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Say summon 3 monsters, and like you get a ton of value off of it.
Oh, yeah.
Not to mention like the baby raccoons paired with Calentoso, which I completely forgot was in this set. I mean, this is like the beast support that people love. I imagine you might be on Leo as well. Leo's crazy.
From the Sacred
just-
Trees, the extra deck card? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
That's the one card where I game 1. I was like, if I put him in my extra deck, that would have been so sick because I couldn't.
Oh, you didn't put him in the extra
no,
deck?
I didn't
Oh,
squeeze
shit.
him. I ended up putting like I have a lot of XYZs in my deck that I think they're good cards. Like if you want to take a look, like I
Sure.
think they're all good cards. And
Okay.
it was pretty tight. I wanted to find space
Yeah.
for Silent Honor Arc, so I did cut something, but I
Okay.
didn't end up getting
Sure.
Leo to fit in there actually.
I had these smashing grounds for the
take
Leo.
care of it.
'cause
Yeah,
I was
can't
like,
target him.
Well, it was actually for Master of Blades.
It also does
Honest
that
with
too. Yeah,
you.
beats that as well.
It does that too. Yeah, I wanted an answer to that, but yeah. So your polls sounded way better. I just got the 101. I did not get anything else that was noteworthy. So did you get Exciton?
No, I didn't get Exciton. That would have been
thank
crazy.
God.
No, I didn't
Okay.
get Exciton. I got 2 Silent Honor Arcs in the
Yeah.
Obedience School. And funny enough, that's like it. I didn't get any like secrets, no like really good ultras besides Honor Arc. Like I didn't get anything else. That's all I got.
I actually got very lucky on the hollow pulls. I ended up pulling like 6 or 7, maybe 8 hollows
That's not so
total,
bad.
and the last one was Honor Arc,
Yeah.
I think. It was like in the 21st or 22nd pack. And I was going to respin. People may not believe it. 2 episodes in a row, Cimo respins. I was ready to, because 101 and Exciton are crazy.
He's
but
good enough on his own.
is
though.
what
I
it
wouldn't
is.
respin either. I don't fault you for this one.
Yeah. But no, I wanted to just play a deck to play 101 because 101, I just love the card. It's fucking great. And what better than playing a deck that just spams rank 4s? And honestly, I feel like this deck, even though like there may be other decks I could play that are better than it, I still think it's fine. Your ruler deck, I think, is just so over the top in terms of power level that it's really hard to find anything that can compete with it. But I felt like if you brought anything else, this deck would be able to take it on pretty
Oh, yeah,
cleanly.
absolutely.
So is that what you were thinking? Were you thinking I was going to try to play anti-meta rulers?
Well,
You brought this to
maybe
throw
not
me off?
anti-meta exactly, but I did have like the read last episode that you were going to play Battle Boxers. So I put on the amplifier again, the Jinzo amplifier, and I said, oh, he's going to play Evil Swarm today. And I was like, if he's playing Evil Swarm, this is the perfect deck for it. You didn't queue up the Evil Swarm, but you queued up like a bunch of back row. I don't know. It just didn't pan out like at all how I wanted it to. I thought Rivalry would have came in clutch, and you had the MST for it. It is what it is. I'm not like too bad out of shape. I wanted to play some of the new cards like Kalantoso was sick, and then Obedience School.
Yeah.
It was too tempting, Alex. You know what? I'm a sucker for peer pressure. I'll play it. So
yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. How is your wheel, though? That's
I got
the main
a
question
secret rare
everyone's
wild
waiting
card,
for.
so anything from Battle Pack Round 2, which means a whole bunch of nothing. I took like a safe zone. I think I got like my 3rd safe zone.
Okay.
So
sure.
it is what
That's
it is.
fine. I'm sorry you didn't take Big Eye, actually. Didn't you not get one?
I've been playing one in the Dragon.
I guess you already have
one of those, yeah.
But you could have two games.
I could
Think
have
about
two
it.
big eyes. Didn't think I needed them. It's not big of a deal.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout out to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Phoenix the Immortal, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Little Fade Leaf, Dylan Hunter, Cody Bretts, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady, Helios515. I've tried reading cards before. It was horrible, and my guinea pigs had to get me therapy. Cheeks McLaperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel Bio Community soon, Cancel Bio Committee soon, Cancel Bio Players soon, Uncle Brian of Stardust, Nicholas Carpenter, Corvain, and Peyton McGrath. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.